This is the financial report for Central Plains Mennonite Conference for the 2021-2022 fiscal year. My name is Nathan Luchins. I'm the Executive Conference Minister. I have with me today Norm Yoder, who is the Treasurer of the Board for Central Plains Mennonite Conference, and Ted Widmer, who is our sort of Chief Financial Officer for our conference. So it's great to have the two of you here with me today to talk about sort of the way our finances have looked this past year and what we're looking forward to in the year to come. Norm, I'll start with you. So Norm, what did you notice over the course of the past year, and sort of what are you noticing looking forward?
Well, as we think in terms of budget this past year and meeting the blueprint, we just are extremely appreciative of the conference members and the giving that has taken place. We ended the year with $2,673 to the good in income over expenditures, and in addition to that, there was considerable other giving that the conference constituents did or gave to the conference. For example, we had $23,955 given above the budget for COVID relief, of which we were able to expend 20,500 of, and we still have a balance of approximately $3,455 that could be expended to persons needing their relief. So as you look at that and you look at the overall giving, it's just gives a person a great feeling that the conference is very supportive of not only the conference structure, but also of the individuals, most of all the individuals within the conference, that we could achieve what we have. As we look forward and thinking in terms of the budget, as you look on pages 60 to 73, if you have their book, people have their booklet, it's the green pages. If not, they're looking at it online. Pages 60 through 73, and the narrative that goes along with that gives a very good explanation of what the different expenditures go for, and some of the why of some of the increases. Probably the biggest increase will be in the area of the conference minister, since this is the first full year of full-time pastors. And in addition, with no, in the income side, with no annual meeting, and most of the meetings of the committees were held via Zoom, we saved on transportation costs, but we also missed out on quite a bit of income through registrations for the annual meeting and the offering that was taken at that point. So to get into the more specifics of each individual area, I think Ted has a better handle on that. It'd be, I'll just let Ted try to give more detailed explanation in those areas.
Okay. The major area, like Norm said, the major change is in the payroll. MCUSA, in their guidelines, which we follow, had a 6.46% increase this year. And so that was a big jump. Many years in the past, it would be 1% or 1.5%. So this is a big jump for us. And so, someplace in around 30,000, can't see where my figure is, $30,844 was the increase due to the payroll and the benefits that go with it. So that was a big jump, and that was across the boards in all of our areas. Otherwise, there wasn't a lot of change in what we did, other than, like Norm said, we added, we didn't have a annual meeting last time around. We do have one now, so that means expenses for lodging, meals, that type of thing. And but there's also no offerings and registrations. Other than that, those are our big changes. MCUSA is having a meeting this year, and so we have expenses for that. So we have, I guess that's all I can think of as far as the budget itself goes. But I do want to express my gratitude for the generosity that the constituents of Central Plains have had this year. The giving outside of Central Plains for such things as MCUSA and Mennonite Board of Network and
Mennonite Mission Network.
That Mission Network. I'm getting back to the old times names and things like that. Money given to other churches like the Hmong Church or the Lao Church. That went up from 266,000 to 273,000, almost 274,000. So even though we met our budget, what you gave outside of that budget for other things was also an increase. So again, thank you so much. Your generosity was noted.
Yeah, thanks guys, I appreciate that. Just a couple of notes, I think, from things that we had talked about earlier. Pages 66 through 70 is the spending narrative that tells what everything in the blueprint is and what it goes towards. So that's there for folks to kind of peruse, and that should give you a pretty good idea of what's going on in the blueprint. Also to note, if you're looking in your workbook somehow, page 72 is not quite accurate. Actually, it's not accurate at all. So that was the number that Ted just noted, was the 273, almost 274,000. That was the giving to other places across the conference. That's what the number should be at the bottom of 2021, 2022. We will get an updated page of that uploaded to the website, and also an updated page you'll get for that when you get to annual meeting this year. So one of the things I noted, and I'm really grateful for, if you look on page 73, the giving of congregations across the conference was significant again this year, and we are very grateful to all the congregations who have given so much to support the work of conference, at least as conference ministers. We're really grateful for that.
On top of that, the fact that individuals gave an additional 75,000.
Absolutely,
to me,
yeah.
is
yeah.
Very...
I will note, one of the things that we received is we received a $30,000 anonymous donation from an individual at our year end, at our holiday fund appeal. So between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and that was greatly appreciated. No idea who that was from, but I would like to express my gratitude as well for that. So yeah, the generosity by this conference is incredible, and so I've deeply appreciated that. And anything else that you guys want to note as we kind of wrap up, or we kind of hit the big points this year?
I think you've pretty well covered it. I would say to the constituents that understanding is that we will be available for questions and answers at a location there at conference. If anybody has questions, they're welcome to stop in and visit with us.
Yeah, that absolutely. And I think when we get to the vote on the blueprint, Ted and Norm will answer the questions they received sort of over the course of the weekend, and if there are any other questions left, we will tackle those there. So, well, Norm, Ted, thank you guys very much for all of the work you do in this, and thanks again to our constituency. Look forward to seeing you guys in Freeman.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
See you.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks.